Welcome back to Tech Tips with Cameron. We are into our grand finale, part 4 of our series on NotebookLM. Today, we're flipping the script and putting Notebook directly into the hands of our students. This is where the magic really happens. So I've created this notebook on grade 10 history on the causes of World War I. And I've added the grade 10 history curriculum, the blank check, YouTube video on how did World War I start, and an article, Causes of World War I. So these are the sources that I'm going to be working with. First, quick reminder, NotebookLM is available for students grade 7 and up. Any students in your class using NotebookLM will need to have a signed permission form. How do we get started? The best way is for you to play guide for them. You're going to start by creating a notebook with a few of your trusted sources. Once you've curated the perfect set of sources, don't forget this handy dandy Discover tool. Wow. It's this fantastic, safe way to introduce them to AI because everything they explore is grounded in your hand-picked content. No hallucinations. And while students can absolutely create their own notebooks, starting with one that you've built or with the resources you've given them is a powerful teaching strategy. It's not just about showing them the tool, it's about providing a safe, curated space for exploration in AI. It is providing the ultimate digital graphic organizer for your unit. So, to simplify, you create it with the proper sources and you share it out with your students. Or, as a learning opportunity, you share the sources with your students and they create their own matching notebook that they can use to build their own skills. First up, the personal AI tutor. Students can ask questions in plain language and get instant, helpful answers. Check it out. A simple paragraph that actually cites each of the sources and where they came from. We also have personalized study tools. Check it out. 2 brand new tools, flashcards and quizzes. Now you can just click on them and get what you get, but they're also fully customizable. Instead of just getting a standard set of flashcards, a student could ask it to cards for only the key people and alliances mentioned in World War I sources. Click Generate. And in seconds we have it. Here's our history flashcards. What were the main causes according to the grade 10 history curriculum? Click on it, and it gives us an answer. Ask for a 5-question quiz focusing on the concept of nationalism, making it easy, but with more questions. And I'm going to click Generate. You can actually see, so let's check it out again. Source material identifies the Balkans as the powder keg of Europe, primarily due to what factor? And so we're going to think through it. What could it be? Maybe it is this. Not quite. Oh, that's too bad. Why don't I have it explain to me why I'm wrong? And see that it dives into what it says in the sources. This is going to allow students to take full control over their learning. They can focus their review on exactly what they find the most challenging, and they can create personalized study sessions that are far more effective than a generic review. It's a truly incredible way for them to build self-advocacy and metacognitive skills. But this isn't without careful considerations. Or pro tips. Let's say it together. Keep the human in the loop. Our job is to teach students how to be critical thinkers, encourage them to ask strong questions, and to always use the citations to double-check the AI's answers. Second, this is a transformative tool for our English language learners. A student could highlight a dense paragraph from a primary source and ask it to explain this in simple English. But it gets even better. They can ask it to explain this concept in French or Arabic or whatever their home language is. They can even change the main setting output so that everything, study guides, audio overviews, and everything is generated in their preferred language. It's an incredible way to bridge language gaps and ensure every student can access complex grade-level content. Third thing, AI for all. Equity matters. Some students will jump right in, others will need a bit more guidance. Let's make sure we're providing support and choice so every learner can benefit. And finally, remember the age rules. For our younger students, these tools are not available for direct use, grade 6 and under. The best approach, if you teach them, is to use your teacher account to create these cool outputs and share those materials with your class. Now, it's time to put this into practice. Step 1, build a notebook for your class, grade 7 and up. Upload 2 or 3 sources. Step 2, share it with your students and give them a mission. For example, your task is to ask the AI tutor one question about our reading and then test yourself with 5 flashcards. See what happens. Watch their engagement. See what questions they have. If you try it, I'd love to hear from you afterwards to see what worked and maybe what didn't. Remember, you can always reach out. techtips@hdsb.ca. Remember, play, practice, pass on any questions.